talk to you guys today about is a question that a lot of people are having, and it's really something that shouldn't be discussed as much as long as you take some action and get a little creative with your marketing strategies. And everyone's asking about finding buyers, finding cash buyers. Finding cash buyers shouldn't be that hard, that difficult, simply because
Daddy, we done reading the book.
Okay, well, you see I'm doing something, right?
Yes.
Okay, who told you to come upstairs?
Mommy said you're upstairs.
Okay, well go back downstairs and go back in the room and get another book, okay? Because I'm busy. Finding cash buyers should not be that difficult. A lot of newbies, I think it's just a newbie syndrome, where they're thinking that these guys are hidden somewhere, but I can guarantee you that cash buyers are out here in abundance. And people that you would never think are cash buyers are cash buyers. I mean, just average everyday people driving down the road, busy intersections that you just happen to drive by every day. Anyway, what I have in my hand is a 15mm paint marker. You can get these things on eBay for really cheap. Again, this is a paint marker, 15mm. It's pretty wide. It's a pretty wide chisel. I just wanted to bring it up closer so I can show you guys. It's a little dirty because I've been using it a lot. And with this 15mm paint marker, you're able to create a lot of signs. Now, let me step over here and grab this. To find buyers, guys, is all you have to do is just do a little bum marketing. Now, this is what I have. I have a bandit sign. This is what I had. This is an 18x24. It's pretty big. 18x24 blank bandit sign on both sides, all white. What I did was I don't even know the name of this thing, but I bought it from Home Depot. It's a round saw, circular saw. I think I spent 25 bucks on this thing. Make sure you buy one of the saw. Make sure you buy an additional blade that's finer, because the blade that comes with it is it's actually meant for cutting wood. This one here is meant for cutting, smaller, more detailed cuts. So anyway, I took the 18x24, cut them in half. I stacked like 5 of them together, the 18x24 bandit signs. Drew a line because I gotta make sure I get a really straight guide. Most of my signs are not as straight, but and I came up with this. It's cut it in half, 18x24. You do the math. I cut it clean down the middle. Anyway, I got this sign. Now you guys can get creative and do what you want, but I took this 15mm paint marker and I just started to find buyers. You will never ever run out of buyers with this method. You take the 15mm paint marker. As you can see, it has a marble in it. This stuff needs to get shaken up pretty good. And on the bandit sign, you simply get creative with it, and I make many different variations. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, or 3-bedroom, 1.5 bathroom, 18K or 18,000. You can actually write, $ 18,000 and cheap and a phone number. Or, like I said, I probably came up with about 8 different variations as I was getting these things written out. You can make another one. Cheap house, 11K with a $ in front of it. Telephone number. With this sign, you'll be surprised on how much you can write on it. Another variation could be something like 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 13K, must go. Phone number. Okay. And another thing I want you guys to understand, I don't want you guys to put your regular cell phone number on this sign, because you're going to get a lot of calls. make sure you go to Google Voice and you get you a free phone number. Google Voice gives you a free phone number, and if you watch the other videos, you'll see exactly how the sign up process goes. But with Google Voice, you're able to get a free phone number in any area code, zip code that you want, area code, and basically with this Google Voice phone number, you can put a voiceover on there, telling them exactly what to do. Don't just have them, and I've seen a lot of people do this. Don't just get the Google Voice number, put it on there, and you know, I've actually even tested this too, and just leave the default voicemail system that Google Voice gives you on the voicemail. You want to give them a call to action in the voicemail. So what you can do is you or either a voiceover, someone that does voiceovers, I'm sure you can find them online really cheap. Basically, you give them a call to action. You say, thank you for calling. If you're calling about my house, please leave your name, your number, and email address so that I can send you more information in reference to the house. Name, you want to collect their name, telephone number, and email address. With Google Voice, all of these phone numbers that are called, regardless if they leave a message or not, they're stored. So later on down the line, when you decide and then you get another house under contract, you'll be able to take all of these telephone numbers and possibly do an SMS text message blast out to all of them. And this is another course, this is another video that we're going to talk about. But you can take all of these text messages, you can take all of these phone numbers, because of course if they're calling you from their cell phone because they saw the sign on a telephone pole or in the grass with an H-wire stake. You're going to take all these telephone numbers and you can just send them out. Trust me, you guys, try this method out, test it out. I can guarantee you're going to have your hands full with buyers. You're going to have more than enough callers. You're going to have more than enough buyers. Even if some of them are tire kickers, I can guarantee you, out of all of those telephone calls, you're going to get a lot of cash buyers. So, again, get creative with it. Make sure you have the price in there, regardless if it's the right price that you have the house under contract, or even if you don't have a house under contract. If you just want to build your buyers list and have a list of buyers for when you actually do get a property under contract, this is a really brilliant strategy to use. And the telephone number, and don't leave the default voice voicemail that Google Voice has. Get either you or someone else, leave a voicemail with a call to action in there. You know, like I said, thank you for calling. If you're calling about our house, or if you're calling about my house, please leave your name, telephone number, and an email address to where I can send you more information about the property. And it works every time. They leave their name, telephone number, and their email address. Even if they forget to leave their email, you still have their name and their telephone number to send them out a SMS text message. And again, we're going to talk about that a little later down the line. But for now, guys, go out there and get you a 15mm paint marker. I think I spent no more than, I bought about 2 of these from eBay, and the price were I think about $5 to $6 a piece. Very brilliant. I mean, they last a long time versus going out to I don't think Walmart sells them, but the arts and crafts stores sell these things in Sharpies, and those are pretty cool too, but those are a one-time use. These here are refillable. You can, every time you run out of ink with these, you can refill them, and the refills are about 10 bucks for I can't even tell you how many how much in milliliters, but it's going to last you for a very long time. That's going to do it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Good luck, and go out there and get you some deals. Take care.